Hey guys, today I'll be doing the 30-minute, 1 hour and 10 hour art challenge. Let's start. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. It means so much that people like my art. People were asking what brush I used, so here it is. On my supported Gen Alpha video, some of y'all didn't believe me, so I just wanted to say I actually am a Gen Alpha. I created this channel to 1, boost my commissions, and 2, convince people that not all kids of my generation are dumb and depend on an iPad. Because whenever I mention I'm Gen Alpha, people are in awe as if just because most kids these days have iPads means they can't be talented or smart. The drawing process is always the same, even on a time crunch. I don't do much shading other than highlights and shadows. I mostly focus on color and effect. I like to use the most brightest saturated colors there are, but at the same time I tone it down in a way that when I add the effects it's not impossible to see. My number 1 rule in shading is never, ever use blurring. Whenever I want a gradient effect, I'll either use the airbrush or a surface scattering-like effect. For some stupid reason, I decided that it was going to be a good idea to do a full body for the 1 hour and not the 10 hour. But your girl came out strong and finished the job. You guys are going to love the finished result. The legs were giving me a struggle. Luckily, I had the motivation to keep going. Always remember, the eyes have to take up 2/3 of the face for it to be peak chibi. For this drawing, I was inspired to use more color than I usually use, which is saying a lot considering how much color I use. I wanted to have a darker tone character on a lighter tone background. I love drawing gothic clothes, and this was the perfect excuse. I also wanted to use composition, but guess who forgot? Here I start to clear my sketch and add my beautiful colors that will never go below 50% saturation, because color is like eye candy for me. Comment down your opinions of this drawing after seeing the result. The yellow eyes make a great contrast to all the cold tones, and it will look great with the background, and maybe, depending on how you look at it, means she's focused on the background and not the viewer, unlike most my drawings. The shading is the same as always, hot pink and the multiply effect. Here we go with the unhealthy amounts of luminosity effects and a little sketchy parts to make it have that undone feeling, and we have finished. I'm so sorry to say that this drawing actually wasn't 10 hour. I tried so hard to do 10 hours, like, I literally drew for people. I've never even drawn more than 2. This should be at least taken me to days, but I don't know what happened. This did still take me longer than the others, and I really need to get this video out cause I'm already out of ideas after a week of doing YouTube. So I hope this still counts, and maybe you guys can give me ideas or something so I can really put my all into this. But overall, I really hope you like the drawing. So I want to give you a little story thingy of this drawing because that's just a wasted opportunity if I don't. Basically, there's these 3 ghost alien things and the like inherited a claw machine, which is why there's a kid staring into the box they are in. You see that later in the speed paint. Nobody can see the ghost triplets, but they've been trapped inside the claw machine since it was made because I guess when they were alive, they always loved claw machines. I don't know, dude. I saw some random drawing on YouTube and decided I'm drawing that. I actually really struggled with the outfit and stuff like girly. I could not get any ideas, but eventually settled on the one geometric outfit in Gacha Club or something. Here's the kid I was talking about earlier on in the video. Black blobs, because there's no way on this giant used to be green earth that I'm drawing and rendering more than 4 people. On to coloring, and I didn't know what to really do for the coloring, but I decided pink was the answer, which it was not the answer, but it worked out fine, I guess. I decided this was the perfect chance to do my composition, but since I did pink, it was really hard to get the colors to look good in grayscale and make it so you can actually differentiate what the people were and what the background was. But honestly, who cares anyway? It's not like people are going to figure out how to download my drawings specifically so they can turn into grayscale just to examine the composition. Totally. Here I desperately try to add on time by adding random affects and messages and whatever and details I can think of, scratches, scrapes, imperfections, effects, lore, but it fails so miserably. Desperately try to add stuff some more, and we're done with the drawing. That's the end of this video, guys. I hope you had a fun time watching it. Remember to stay slay, stay safe, and face the day.